Hey friend, quick question. If you're over 60, have you ever heard someone say, just walk more, that's all you need? Now listen, walking is wonderful. I want you walking if you can. It's great for your heart, your mood, your circulation, your joints, all of it. But if we're talking about staying steady on your feet, getting up from chairs without a struggle, and keeping your independence as the years add up, walking alone isn't the whole toolbox. Quick note before we start. This is educational, not medical advice. If you have conditions, symptoms, or concerns, talk with your healthcare professional. Here's the deal. I've seen a lot of people who can walk 20, 30, even 60 minutes and still struggle with the moments that matter, like stepping over a doorway threshold, turning quickly when someone calls your name, getting up off the couch without pushing hard with both hands, catching yourself when your toe clips the rug. Those moments don't ask how many steps you got today. They ask, can you create strength fast? Can you balance on one leg? Do your hips move when you need them? So today I'm giving you 5 simple, no gym, no equipment moves that fill the gaps walking leaves behind, especially after 75. But honestly, they're gold for anyone 60 plus. And stick with me, because number 2 surprises people. It looks almost too easy, but it's one of the safest ways to train full body strength when joints are cranky. Also, how old are you? Drop your age in the comments. It helps me tailor future videos to what you actually need. All right, let's start the countdown. Number 5 is a move most people skip because it looks too simple. And then they wonder why their balance feels a little shaky. Heel-to-toe walking, sometimes called tandem walking. This trains something called proprioception. That's your body's built-in GPS. It's how you know where your feet are without staring at them. If you've ever gone downstairs and felt like you suddenly needed the handrail more than you used to, that's often your balance system asking for practice. Normal walking gives you a wide, comfy base. Your body can cheat and drift a bit. Heel-to-toe takes away that cheat code. It makes your brain, ankles, and hips pay attention, like you're walking a straight line. Here's how to do it safely. Do this next to a kitchen counter or a sturdy wall. Good lighting, clear floor, no pets under your feet, and wear supportive shoes if you feel more stable that way. Stand tall. Relax your shoulders. Pick a spot about 10 to 15 feet ahead and keep your eyes there. Now step forward and place the heel of your front foot gently to the toes of your back foot. Pause for a half second. Then do it again. Go slow. This is not a speed drill. It's a control drill. Start with 10 steps. Turn around and do 10 back. Work up to 20 or 30 total steps once or twice a day. If you need to, keep one hand sliding lightly along the counter the whole time. That still counts. And one quick caution, don't start with eyes closed. Save that for later, and only if you're already steady and you have support right there. Now, let's move on, because the next one is less about balance and more about independence. Before we continue, if this is helpful, hit like and subscribe. It helps more people your age actually see practical, safe tips like this. Number 4. Chair squats. Sit to stand. This is one of the most practical strength moves on the planet because it trains what you do all day. Getting up from the toilet, standing up from dinner, getting out of the car, getting off the couch. If that motion gets hard, life gets smaller. People start avoiding outings just because they're worried about low chairs. That's real. Chair squats build your stand-up muscles, mainly your thighs and glutes. Here's how to do it safely. Use a sturdy chair that doesn't slide. If you can, push it against a wall so it won't scoot backward. Sit near the edge. Feet about hip width, feet flat. Now lean your chest forward slightly, like you're bringing your nose over your toes. Push through your feet and stand up. At the top, stand tall, no leaning way back. Now the important part. Sit down slowly. Reach your hips back toward the chair and control the descent. Don't plop. If you're starting out, do 5 reps. Rest. Then do 5 more. As you build, move toward 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps, 3 to 5 days a week. If you need hands, use the armrests. That's totally fine. Over time, use your hands less. If your knees complain, use a higher seat, add a firm cushion, and keep the movement smaller. When it feels easy, cross your arms over your chest for a few reps, or hold a light object close to your chest. All right, number 3 is the one most people never think about until they stumble. Number 3, standing hip circles. Your hips are your steering wheel. When you trip, you don't just move forward. You often need to step out to the side or rotate quickly to catch yourself. Walking is mostly forward and back. Real life is sideways and turning. Hip circles train hip mobility and the small stabilizer muscles that help you correct yourself fast. Here's the safe setup. Stand next to a counter or sturdy chair. One hand lightly touches for balance. Think 2-finger support, not hanging on. Stand tall on one leg. Lift the other knee up a little, doesn't have to be high. Now slowly draw a circle with that knee. Forward, out to the side, back, and return. Keep it slow. Make the circle as big as is comfortable. Pain-free range. Do 5 circles one direction, then 5 circles the other direction. Switch legs and repeat. If you feel stiff, make the circle smaller. If you feel wobbly, use more hand support. This is a great morning drill when you're stiff, and a great evening drill before bed. Now we're into the top 2, and the next one is the wait. That counts as exercise, move. Number 2, the isometric wall push. Isometric just means your muscles work hard without the joint moving much. That's huge for older adults because sometimes the barrier isn't motivation, it's joint pain with repetitive motion. This lets you train effort with less motion. One safety note, don't hold your breath. A lot of people do that when they push hard. So here's your rule. Exhale while you push. Breathe normally, no straining. Here's how. Stand facing a wall about arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall at shoulder height. Step your feet back a touch so your body is in a straight line. Tighten your belly like you're bracing for a gentle poke. Now press into the wall like you're trying to move it, without actually moving. Hold for 10 seconds. Relax. Repeat 3 to 5 times. To make it easier, stand closer to the wall or use a countertop. You can even do a seated version with hands pressing into a sturdy table. To make it harder, step farther back or push a little stronger. All right, here we go. Number 1 is the habit I'd keep if you told me you only had time for one. Number 1, single leg stance. If you want one move that ties together balance, ankles, hips, and core, this is it. Every step you take includes a moment on one leg, but during normal walking, that moment is quick. Single leg stance slows it down and forces your body to actually train stability. Safety first. Do this next to a counter, sink, or sturdy chair, not across the room. Stand tall, feet hip width. Lightly touch the counter with 2 fingers. Shift your weight onto one leg. Lift the other foot 1 inch off the floor. That's it. No high knee. Keep your standing knee soft, not locked. Keep your hips level. Hold for 10 seconds. Switch legs. Do another round. Build toward 20 to 30 seconds per side as you improve. Do this 3 times a day and make it easy by attaching it to your routine. Once while your coffee brews, once while you brush your teeth, once while you wait for the microwave. If you're very unsteady, keep the toes of the lifted foot touching the floor like a kickstand. As you get better, use less hand support. Later, you can add slow head turns. But you don't need circus tricks. You need consistent practice. So there you go. 5 simple moves that cover what walking doesn't fully train. Heel-to-toe walking for foot-to-brain balance control. Chair squats for stand-up strength. Hip circles for side-to-side control and hip stability. Wall pushes for full-body bracing strength with low joint motion. And single-leg stance, the big one, for steady, confident walking and daily life. And just to be clear, keep walking if you can. Walking is great, just don't let it be the only thing. Here's the takeaway. Walking is your base, but balance and strength habits are your insurance policy. Now start today with this simple checklist. Clear a safe spot by your kitchen counter. Do 10-second single-leg stance each side. Do 5 chair sit-to-stands, using hands if needed. Do 5 hip circles each direction per leg. Do 1 10-second wall push, breathing normally. Finish with 10 heel-to-toe steps down the counter. And tell me in the comments, which one are you starting with today? And what's your biggest struggle right now? If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Thanks for watching.